You are a hater, and so you have no opinion. Your opinion is irrelevant and null and void and everything. You mean nothing to us because you cannot possibly have an opinion on this because you are looking to hate on it. You don't have a realistic state of mind. When you try to act all nerdy about it, you try to act like you're smart about it, but in reality, you're just a fucking hater. That's all you are. You can sugarcoat it all you want, but at the end of the day, you're just a hater. That's all it is. Okay, I will take somebody's criticism seriously if they deserve it, if they're not a hater.
So let me get this straight. People who have an opinion that you don't like don't have an opinion? What? Are you serious? Like I said before, it's an opinion, and criticism, if they deserve it, who the fuck are you to say that? Who are you to call the shots? You nobody. Alright? It goes to show you, people have provided facts and gameplay of themselves playing the fucking game. Alright? And you still don't accept that. So here's the question. What criticism is acceptable to you?
They just don't like the game, and they don't sit around on the computer for hours and hours trying to get people to hate it with them, or trying to bash supporters. Then yeah, they just simply say, I do not like the way this looks. I don't like the way it feels, or, I don't like the Dante look. Fine. At least they're honest about it. I respect people who go around saying they don't like Dante's new look.
Oh, so now it's okay. But before you had said not too long ago that it wasn't okay. This is what you said, because now you're contradicting yourself.
Whenever somebody hates on the game, I'll call them somebody who bitches about the hair. Okay? And people's like, I didn't even mention the hair. It's because you fucking are hating it.
But you said it's not okay. Then you said it is okay. Now we're back to it's not okay. What the fuck are you on?
Angel trigger. It's not angel trigger, it's a stance. Who gives a shit what it is? We're calling it angel trigger. We're going to call it whatever, just like you're going to be a dumbass hater. And, we're not going to go into that. We're just going to simply call you a hater, not care about what you have to say, until you learn to give credit where credit is due, until you learn that you are only hating on the game, you are wanting it to fail.
It's called respecting source material. And we, who is this we? Credit where it's due. What credit? You said yourself. The slow frame rate. Well, should we talk about the story taken from other movies? Should we talk about them making fun of potential sales of consumers? These are supposed to be grown men in a respectable business. Should we talk about how they had to have Capcom fly in and help them out, even though that's what Capcom hired them to do?
Now that they've seen gameplay, they have reasons to bitch about it. Real reasons. And it's not that. It's the same exact people who wanted to hate the game, wanted it to fail, and when they saw the first gameplay trailer, they went into that video wanting it to fail. How do I know? Well, you don't really.
They're seeing the gameplay and they're seeing the problems. How is that not a real reason? You said yourself, you don't really know, yet accuse everyone else of hating. You gotta be kidding me. It's official, dude. No matter what is said to you, you will still kiss the developer's ass.
Oh, this game can't possibly be good because Dante has black hair. Dante is not the same Dante, even though he has the fucking same personality. He's even more badass than he ever was. Did you even see some of those trailers from Devil May Cry? They are fucking awesome. Like the one where he signs "fuck you" to the thing, and that was fucking awesome. How he was saying fuck you" to the boss that he fought. It was really. And just some of the things he says, dressing in slow motion. And
actually, Tamim said himself in an interview that the new Dante isn't supposed to have the same personality as the old Dante. So once again, you're going against the developers that you back. That's the second time now, all right? And then you go on to say that it's awesome. No, he said that it was supposed to be aimed at the angsty teen market. So you're saying that angsty teens are badasses now. Seriously, that angsty teens are badasses? Okay. Then awesome, hold on. You said that the trailer was awesome when he was in slow motion putting on his clothes. So you like to see Dante Wang via Austin Power setup, the fat bastard? Is that what you like to do? You gotta be kidding me. And him constantly saying fuck you. Look, I'll put it like this. I don't remember the old Dante saying fuck you, alright? And you said, and I say this because you sat here and said that they have the same personality. So obviously, you don't know the character either. I'll put it like this. The club scene is a fucking joke, and I will talk about it in Devil May Cry Part 5. That's right. Because anybody who's ever been to a club or know anyone who really doesn't give a fuck, that wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't have happened. That's simple, alright? It goes to show you that you just proved to everyone just how sheltered you really are.
Dante has evolved. He's become a real character. He's not some comic book hero. He is a real character.
A real character? What the fuck? It's a game. He's not real. You understand that the way you're using the words real and character in the context that you're using it does not work. You understand that, right, idiot? You have to realize that now you're in my business. You're in my profession. I've done videos trying to help, future writers and animators. You don't even know what a fucking character Bible looks like. All right, and you want to talk about character development? You don't know shit about it, all right? Now, you can go back and you can watch them if you want. But understand, you're in my zone. And your ignorance is appalling because you're just trying to fake it. You're a fucking phony. That's what you are.
Trying to think of other arguments that come up. I mean, there are so many arguments. And here is one more. Here is one more that people piss me off saying. And that is, why would you support a game where Ninja Theory purposely insulted the fans? Who gives a flying fuck what Tameen, or whatever his name is, has said about me? I don't give a shit if he said to me personally that I'm a fat ass, no life, every insult in the book. I don't give a shit. If the game is good, that's what matters. I'm playing the game.
And you're a fucking idiot with no self-respect. Is a game that you admit that you haven't played worth that much to you that you're going to let someone you don't know, like developers, disrespect you and stereotype your existence? I mean, you don't mind being called a fat ass, right? So everything I've said before, it's okay to call you fat ass, right, fat ass? Is that what you're saying? That makes no sense. Or do we have to make a game first to earn that right? It makes no sense. Do you understand? This, ladies and gentlemen, this is the mindset that I'm talking about with these people who will let developers piss in their face for a game, like I said earlier, all right? Now, it says on his channel publicly, because he's displayed it, that he is 22 years old, meaning he knows better. Where are your parents at to teach you any type of self-respect? If you don't respect yourself, then nobody in this world is going to respect you, even the developers that you love. You understand that, right? And then everyone, anyone who shares this type of mindset, I'm going to explain this, all right? Because you have to understand that the business cannot disrespect its consumer, all right? And I'm going to explain this. If you don't believe me, go ask Acme. Go ask Target. Go ask Best Buy. Go ask Sears. Go ask Kmart. Go ask Pathmark. Go ask Walmart, who just, about their lawsuit that just happened when they had to pay out of pocket. You do realize that there's a reason we have human resources. You realize that there's a reason we have recalls on products. You realize that we have consumer reports. Look, companies cannot just do whatever the hell they want and you just take it. It's just a video game company and it's gaming journalists, which is no longer gaming journalists, all right? They're not, all right? They're garbage. They're just a bunch of crying-ass babies who are just trying to sell something to you or belittle you, if you don't like something. That's what they are. There's no professionalism in gaming journalism, all right? Let's just put it like that. Now, I'll put it like this. If you think that you just have to take it, then there's something wrong with you. Obviously, you have not either held a job, or if you did hold a job, you didn't hold it long. Because if you did something like that in the real world, you'd get in trouble for it. But obviously, some of you just don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously, it's time for you to get off the internet and get a fucking job.
You're just butthurt that somebody you hate looks like the main character. If he looked like anybody else, would you bitch then? No, you wouldn't. It's just like there's, Bob Singer, like you name a character in Supernatural after the director, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, not as big of a deal, but, kind of get the example here. And don't fucking take it too seriously either, you stupid nerds. God, I hate fucking nerds. They just so fucking technical, like it's like they're haters. That's all they are. Like, they want to hate on everything. They're angry fucking video game nerds. And they're not even awesome like James, the Nintendo nerd. They're not. They're just ranting and raving and crying and whining for no fucking reason because they want the game to fail. And they are so fucking, people are starting to like this game. We're in the minority now. Yeah. You're going to have a reason to cry now, motherfuckers. Because we are making a stand. We are supporting this game, and people are backing me up.
Yo, you said that people needed a real reason to not like this game. Then when people start doing their research and giving you reasons, you call them a hater. So everyone's a hater at this point, all right? And then you talk about how people are taking this too serious. Nah, dude, you the one taking it too serious. You the one who was willing to let developers disrespect you for a game. You the one dick riding the developers. You take it seriously more than anyone. So that's the real butthurt right there. You the real butthurt, all right? That's what it comes down to. And then you say everyone's ranting and raving. What do you think you doing, hypocrite? I'm telling you, dude, you just offed yourself so many times. You know what? And I want to talk about this a little bit more about this we. All right, who's this we? That everyone's backing you. Look, I'll put it like this: Pro DMC fans, all right, Pro DMC. I want to talk to you guys for a minute, all right? Because you probably watched half of this video already and said, "Oh, we're backing him." You do realize word is going around now that he's proclaiming himself the leader of the Pro DMC group. That's right. That's what he's proclaiming himself. He said he's the official spokesman of you guys. Now, I'll put it like this. If you don't believe that, I advise you take it up with that man. That's what I would say. If you think is this the best you got? He speaks for you? Really? It's funny because any of you guys who are backing him or trying to use him as reference, he doesn't care about you. He's been laughing behind your back the entire time. He's using this situation to make a name for himself while exploiting you in the process. You understand you're being used, right, Pro DMC fans? I hope you understand that. And you know what? It's not the first time, because another user said after what he did, he tried to grab views off of 4chan. It's pathetic that you would use your ex-girlfriend to try to get some views off YouTube. You know what? And notice I said ex-girlfriend. We're going to have some real talk right now. Since you want to come on my page and try to get personal with me, yeah, let's have some real talk. This dude, for those who don't know, he didn't even finish high school. That's right, he couldn't handle it, so he dropped out. Then he won his Facebook page and bragged that he got his GED. Then afterwards, right, he went and worked for Walmart as a janitor. And guess what happened? He got fired. How the hell you get fired from being a janitor at Walmart? All right, but that's not all. No. Then he leaned on his now ex-girlfriend to support him. That's right, she paid all the bills, she did everything, while he sat on his ass and did nothing. What kind of man is that? What kind of man is that? You're not a man, you're a parasite. But that's not all. No. Then, when she was smart enough to finally leave your ass because you kept mentally abusing her ass, what did you do? Instead of going to go get a job and, to stand on your own two like a man, you went on to multiple dating sites to try to find somebody that will put up with your bullshit. There's a difference between cyber pimping and being desperate, and you're desperate. And who is this once again? Who is this we again? All right, it's you. What are you going to do about the thousands of people that are still talking about this game? Nothing. You're not going to do a damn thing. You're by yourself. Stop trying to drag everyone else into this and trying to get some type of army together, try to get this big thing going. No, it's just you. Understand that. You're trying to act bigger than what you really are, tough guy. This is not about one side versus another, the pro versus anti, whatever that you and the trolls try to make it. This is about the attitude and the tactics that the companies and the media are trying to use, how low they will go to sell you a product. That's what this is about. And if you even try to disagree with them, they will try to belittle you or they will try to silence you. Now, put it like this: the fighting amongst each other only generates buzz for this game.
You don't have to fucking comment on it. Every 2 seconds, I don't comment on, let's see. Resident Evil 4. You're going to comment about how Devil May Cry doesn't feel like Devil May Cry anymore when you had Resident Evil 4 change the complete game style. It's not even survival horror anymore. It's not suspenseful hardly anymore. 4 was in a way, but 5 definitely wasn't. Nothing feels the same. They don't have the same fixed cameras, it doesn't have the same puzzles, it doesn't have the same atmosphere.
And yet Resident Evil fans have complained about that for years. You'd know that if you were part of the community, or if you were a gamer, especially as much time as you spend online trolling. And what the hell does DMC have to do with Resident Evil anyway, alright? Both are two different fan bases, and not every fan of each game like the other, alright? So your statement becomes irrelevant. And who the hell are you to tell people what to comment on?